Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Philadelphia Phillies.
So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Christopher Sanchez.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Ready to go? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. Swing and a ground ball. Trey Turner gloves it. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Outside, and that is ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos in position. Hauls it in for the out. Throw over to first. Here comes Real Muto. Schwarber leads off first with two down to the inning. It gets down, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
One strike.
Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and two gone. And now it's Alec Bohm. On the ground. Turner fires across the diamond. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here is Bryce Harper. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. 0-1. And ball one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. In the air, right field, Castellanos makes the catch for the out. And there's two down. Here's Turner now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The pitch stays alive. Man on second, two down. On the ground to the left. Whips it across.
He's out.
And that is that. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. This is Bryson Stott. Foul ball.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive and foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's towards center. Bader should have it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Bader now. Swing and a ball line to center. Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And Kyle. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here comes Alec Boehm. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right side. Castellanos on his horse. And there's 1 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bader makes the catch. And the inning. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Here's Harper now. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 1-0. JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss there.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ball 1 there. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Harper hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Stop. Makes his way towards it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Luzardo back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh running hard. And there's 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. And now it is JT Realmuto. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
1 down, Phillies down a run. Grounder might be 2. Over to stop for 1, and that's 2. On to the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing and a drive. Bader racing after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And now Bader up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Bader measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. 1 out, bases empty. Out to center. Turner in pursuit. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
That one drilled left field. Marsh on the move. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Bottom 4, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Foul ball there.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Center field, Bader on the move. One away. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Bohm zips it to first. Got the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one ripped left field. Marsh makes the grab, one down. So Harper stands in. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Castellanos on his horse. And there are two outs. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 2.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's a chopper to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses across to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And that one clips the corner.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. So digging in, Harrison Bader. And he's already singled in this game. And a foul ball. That's to third. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Top 6. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Sanchez back to work. And that clips the inside corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ground ball right side. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out. So up next, Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it drops in, and they have their first hit since the third inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
The other way, and foul ball. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Bottom of the sixth inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
This to center field. One up, one down. And now it's JT Realmuto. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Up the middle. Stott over to first in time. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Trey Turner now.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive. Wastes no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Marsh running hard. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the seventh. And the batter now, Harrison Bader. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Boom. Throws on to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 3. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bader racing after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Going 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one.
And that will end the inning. Bottom of the seventh. Now, Alec Bohm.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Fought off foul. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And he's out on the tag. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Stop, settles under it, and makes the catch. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bader makes his way towards it. Reaching down, makes the catch. So here is Bryce Harper. Into the outfield, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Real Muto can't hold up, and that's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Marsh gets under it, and that will end the inning. We go to the 9th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Turner zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turner. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And ball 1. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. To the right side. Throw to first.
He's
Ball
out.
game. And the Phillies get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.